Three.
This is Micha Kat from Brazil. I am the most well-known conspiracy thinker of the Netherlands, and the reason why I want to talk to you guys at this very moment is of course also a consequence of the Epstein situation. I was watching a video of David Icke today, and he explained that every country has its own Epstein. He didn't elaborate on that any further, but I was thinking, yes, he's right. We had, of course, Jeffrey Epstein. He was there on behalf of the United States, but basically also on behalf of many other countries. We had Jimmy Savile in the United Kingdom, which was discussed by David Icke also. Then we have, of course, Marc Dutroux in Belgium. We have John of God in Brazil, Peter Nygaard in Canada. And what characterizes these people most of all is that they were functioning like a supply channel for children for the rich, wealthy and famous. Now I come to my point. In the Netherlands we also have our own Jeffrey Epstein, and that is Mr. Joris Demmink. And this Epstein is maybe the most interesting and the most important of them all, because at the same time as he was the Dutch Epstein, he was also the highest official in our Department of Justice. Can you imagine what consequences that had for our country during many decades in a row? And that is exactly why I can now disclose to you that the Netherlands is one big Epstein island in Europe. The situation in the Netherlands concerning abuse and rituals and sexual satanic horrors is so bad that up to this point really I and other people didn't succeed to get the story like over the threshold of international media attention. There have been some attempts, there have been also some exposures or some attention paid to this situation in the Netherlands by some international media, but only to a very limited degree really, and the story as a whole has never been really told and never been rolled out internationally, and it is the most horrific story. I can assure everybody that this story is 1,000 times bigger than the Epstein story when you talk about the duration and the level of abuse, and it is all completely veiled in secrecy, also of course because of the counteractions of the Dutch authorities and the Dutch royal family, which is a story on itself, which is in every aspect comparable, maybe even worse than the English royal family. So what I now want to ask you, international influencers, international media, international accounts, famous international truth-bringing journalists, is if it would be possible to, for the first time in history, now that we have the Epstein situation, that we can like launch the Dutch Epstein, the Dutch horror satanic abuse story, with the Epstein story as a launchpad, and that now for the first time I, maybe other people also, get the opportunity to really tell you guys what is going on in the Netherlands. It is very much connected to what happened in Belgium with the Dutroux story in the end of the 90s. So this is my message at this point, and I'm always available to assist you, to help you, to disclose this information if you want to do so. And well, as I always do at the end of my videos, I want to say thank you very, very much to the camera woman.